Hello, my name is Martyr, and this is Let's Play Shadowblade Reload, and thank you for watching. Shadowblade is a speedrunning platform game, guys. Obvious comparisons could be made to something like Speedrunners or 10 Second Ninja, and even Strider to a certain extent. It released on Steam Early Access July 2014, meaning that this title is still in development, guys. Which of course also means that everything you see is subject to change and not a final representation of the game. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ninja chaos. Shadowblade is developed and published by Dead Mage, the folks behind the Garshap series. If you've played that before, you can go ahead and buy into the early access of Shadowblade Reload right now on Steam for only $9.99, which is a great friggin' price if you're asking me. Now guys, one will look at this game and make quick comparisons to Mark of the Ninja. And other than, awesome graphics and, similar animation styles, that's kind of where the comparisons end. Shadowblade is not about stealth. It's all about speed, agility, and precision. Maneuvering through traps, effectively and quickly, killing guards before they alert other guards. Or preventing them from getting in your path, collecting the orbs that you find along the way, and then landing that one difficult jump just perfectly, just precisely to land and get that beautiful high score and get that high rank and basically top the leaderboards. It also has that kind of like addictive replay ability to it all. Yes, the game did start on the mobile market, by the way. It did very well there, and they basically have decided to, port it over to Steam and add more to the game itself. But trust me when I say, guys, this isn't some sort of, messed up bad port, guys. This game is definitely worth your time. It's done very well, and it's a lot of fun. So let's get into it, shall we? I'm going to go ahead and just do the first level to start off with. Which will give me the chance to kind of explain what you're looking at here. I'm not going to try to be doing any kind of speed timers, at least for the first couple runs here, because I'm going to just explain what we're looking at right here. On the top left, we have a meter which is kind of above his picture. That meter represents how many orbs you've collected in the board. As you can see, as we collect more orbs, it fills up more. Below that is the number of ninja stars I have, which I can use to dispatch guards. Like, for instance, this guy. Well, and depending on the guard, it's certain amount of ninja stars will change. For instance, I think snipers only take one ninja star. They also regenerate, as you can see, and it's pretty friggin' sweet. Below that is, I guess you could say, I think they're called kanjis? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm gonna be calling them that for the rest of the video. Which are kind of like these secret hidden things throughout all of the levels that you can collect for bonus points. And I'll go ahead and show you one right now. This is also a checkpoint right here. So if I were to, let's say, die, I would instantly restart at that checkpoint. Time does continue to pass, though, even if I've collected that checkpoint, and basically have to reload. Basically, time will continue. So keep that in mind as far as your speed running goes. It's not necessarily something you're going to want to do and keep, die a lot if you're going to be trying to get all the speed run bonuses. As you see, that green thing that I collected, though, that is one of the kanjis. That's kind of like the secret thing that gives you extra bonus points, and they're hidden throughout all the levels, guys. I forget what the other one is, to be honest with you. Oh, I remember now. I think I remember now. It's down here, actually. That's right, there it is. And you collect those, and it gives you bonus points. And basically your objective is, of course, just to make it to the other side of the board, guys. Get from point A to point B through the guards and traps as quickly as humanly as possible, collecting as many orbs as possible, trying to collect the highest score that you can, killing guards as masterfully as you can, and of course, once you beat the board, you, of course, are given your final score, how well you did. Obviously, I did balls terrible time-wise, and I got a terrible rank. Because, I was just explaining things more than I was trying to actually do it as fast as possible. Now, I'm going to go ahead and focus here for a second and actually try to do this as quickly as possible. And I think this is where the game's really going to shine, guys. The people who are obsessed with getting that perfect time, that perfect that perfect score are going to love this game. There we go. There we go. He's dead. I'm doing kind of decent on time here. I could be doing better. As far as the controls go, there are several buttons that do different things. Obviously, I have an attack button, which allows me to kill guards. I have a button that I can press to throw ninja stars. I also have a button that basically allows me to do like this dash attack. We're going to go ahead and I think we'll probably move on to the next level here. I did get an A, which is not great. I would like to get an S, but I'll accept an A. I also have like a dash ability. There's the ninja stars, by the way, in effect. Which basically allows me kind of like to skip through air really fast and also kind of skip through enemies. I just got squashed by a guard there. And the guards can kill you. That's one thing to note. If you're not too careful or you're messing around, they will take you out pretty quickly here. Yeah, you can basically kind of hit this one ability that lets you go really fast. Die, you son of a bitch. You can also see they kind of have the ability to kind of latch onto you and grab onto you and push you around. And slow you down, basically kind of bring your timer down. You also will be using your dash ability to kind of break through these weird glass, sharp-looking things. I don't really know how to describe them. But yeah, you basically will be using your dash ability to get through that. Your ninja stars are good, of course, for quick ranged attacks. I got an A there again. Not bad. And the levels, of course, get more and more complicated as you basically progress forward, adding different kinds of elements to it all. Traps, snipers, which I think we'll be encountering in a couple of boards here. And yeah, basically, all the guards, some of the guards, there's different kinds of guards. Guards, basically, some of them take one shot, some of them take two. Some of them behave differently. All the boards are usually a little bit different and varied, which is another very nice thing about this game. Oh, I didn't realize that was a platform up there. I didn't realize I could get stuck up there. And like I said, I'm not going to tell you that I am the world's best player at this game. Matter of fact, I think it kind of balls awful. But you get the kind of basic idea of what you're supposed to do. Of course, it also gives you kind of like a par. For instance, I think the par for this particular level that we were just on, let's take a look, is 33 seconds. So if you beat it under par, you get bonus points. But sometimes you're not going to want to always aim just to beat it under par. The reason for that is that the bonus orbs, the bonus things that you can unlock, the secrets that are hidden. Can I not jump off that wall? Oh, I guess that, yeah, oh, okay, that's the wrong kind of wall, I guess. Alright, well, you know what, you can also restart the level, which is something that you're going to want to do if you're aiming to get a perfect score, because there's certain levels, I think it's mostly in our hardcore mode, where it deducts points if you die. But otherwise, you're going to just want to, if you do hit a checkpoint, and you're not necessarily happy with your time, you're going to want to reload the level. But most of the time, it starts you off at zero anyway, so it's like it really matters all that much. Let's go back. There we go. We got the kanji. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm thinking that's what it's called. But you never know with these kinds of Japanese words. I did beat it under par, so maybe I'll get an S this time. Oh yes, there we go. I got an S that time. Fantastic, guys. As far as the graphics and the sound goes, it is really... Oh, I hit restart level. Gosh dang it, that's okay. I'll just go back to the level select screen here. And we'll do the next level. As far as the graphics go, like I said, guys, the game is just really awesome. Yes, it has obviously very similar graphics to, let's say... oh, I died. That's probably... That was a perfect example right there, is that if you die, it does restart the timer if you haven't hit a checkpoint. So obviously, like for instance, right there, I just screwed up. But I didn't really have to reload or anything or hit restart level because it just kind of restarted it for me. But yeah, the graphics are fantastic in this. Oh, that sucked. I'm gonna suffer for that one, for sure, on my timer there. But I'm gonna accept it in this case because I'm not necessarily aiming to be the. Oh, he shot me, which okay. Well, my time officially sucks. I'm going to have to definitely restart the level there. You saw the sniper right there in effect, by the way. He's the one that kind of shot me in a distance and took me out, which I'm not going to lie, kind of sucked. Whoops, I accidentally just shot a ninja star. That was my bad. And yeah, you basically just have to approach the guards with different tactics. You have to be very... Oh my goodness, that was too close. No death is better than one death. That's for damn... Oh, hello! I did not think I was going to make it out of that one alive. Oh, I got him. Fantastic. Got another kanji right there. Go down and end the level. I beat it under par, and I think I did collect all the orbs, right? Oh, I got 86% of the orbs. Are you freaking kidding me? Gosh dang it. Now, guys, like I said, there's just a big focus on kind of that replayability all to this game, guys. Getting the perfect score, doing the best that you can. And what I love about this game is it does a really good job of teaching you how to get better. You know, the difficulties really do a good job of, yes, they're very hard and the game is challenging, but because of that checkpoint system, you're never going to run into a point in the game where it gets too frustrating. You know, you're having too... Oops, I meant to hit the wrong button there. Where you're, you know, having too much of a hard time. I'm dying. That's kind of funny. Too hard of a time getting past any particular one level because, you know, for instance, the way I'm screwing up right here, which are probably normally, I would say, let's just restart and start all over again. But the point is that you're never going to get stuck on a level. You will pass a level. Even if your ball's terrible at the game like I am sometimes. I did, you know, 50 seconds. I didn't collect all the orbs and I didn't get all the secrets. I don't think I'm going to get a good rank there. I'd be surprised if I even got a B. Yeah, I got a C. That's what I thought. And I died several times. Well, so I guess it does count it on the normal difficulty. Huh. Okay, so I guess that's something you probably want to keep in mind. That you may want to restart the levels on. Even if you do die on your first playthrough. Again, just introduce the different kinds of traps to you, and there's many different kinds of traps, many different kinds of adversities, and the level design in this game is fantastic, guys. Oh, got him. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna miss out on a secret there if I don't go this way. Is there a secret? I forget, or is this just for orbs? This is just for orbs. Gosh dang it. That's okay though. We're gonna do that really quick. We're gonna go this way, kill him, grab the kanji. I will say the levels are also very vast. They're not... Wow, that was terrible. They're very vast. They're large. They're pretty expansive and will require some exploration. You may have to play a level a few times before you really truly get the entire depth of the level. Which is one thing I do like about this game, of course, is that all the levels get pretty varied and pretty just different in general. I didn't think I killed that guy. Alright, we're going to get all the orbs here, and we're going to bounce back as fast as possible. Now, like I said, I think I'm dead. Oh, I got him. Okay, cool. I didn't think I got that guy, I'm not going to lie. Why do I keep attaching myself to that wall? Oh, because that is... Oh, okay, that's why. I'm definitely not going to get the speed timer on this one, but... You know, I don't think I've ever been this way. Oh, I died. Oh. Normally, I'd say let's just reload. But I'm kind of determined to get all the secrets in this level. Which I don't even know how we do in this level, to be honest with you. Oh, that's how. Okay. So you can see that each level basically requires a little bit of experimentation, guys. I'm not going to get anywhere near a good goal in this game. There's currently 60 levels you have access to, and they're developing more levels for you to play through. And each of them basically kind of has like a different area. Like this is the dojo, this is the Jade City, downtown, New Q, and then that's the bonus 15 levels that are currently under development. So you have 60 levels right here in the early access for you to enjoy. So let's talk about what these little boxes are up here. Well, this takes the levels that we just played and amps up the difficulties. For instance, we'll start off at 2 again. You'll notice that the board has a similar design, but something's changed here. There's extra adversities to worry about. There's more challenging platforming going on here. There's still guards and all the different kinds of traps one would expect for this kind of level, but they just changed things up quite a bit. Let's see if as you can imagine, I'm doing a terrible job here. I'm trying to hit the jump button before I hit that there. That's what I was trying to do, but I did not do a very good job of that. I died like 100 times, which definitely means I'm not going to get the no deaths penalty right there, but it gives you a good idea that each level basically kind of just changes things up. It changes even where the freaking orbs are and makes just everything just a little bit more difficult, even though the board is similarly designed. For the most part, I'm pissed off at these guys. They're making me look like idiots. And I don't want you to think that the controls are what is betraying me. Right now, my own lack of skill is definitely what betraying me. The controls are very fluid. They're very smooth. Of course, the game does feature controller support for a myriad of different controllers. Even my, I say this time and time again, my crappy Logitech controller worked very well on the in this game, guys. They have rebindable keys, and it wasn't really much of a problem here. As you can see, again, just adding more traps. It's similarly designed level, but things are just different ever so slightly to make it more difficult. Adding more guards, adding more traps here and there, and just changing things up. For instance, like that wasn't there before. Oh wow, we just fall instantly into that, don't we? Okay, so I probably just restart the level realistically, because I could do better than that, for God's sakes. But yeah, the controls are really smooth, guys. The controller works very well. Where I push a button, it basically does exactly the way I want it to. I also love that basically you can kind of assassinate these guards kind of in very specific ways. You can kind of like jump above them. Very, I will say that regard, like Mark of the Ninja. Oh, that would have been bad had I gone down there. That would have sucked had I just slid down there. And, okay, could you please, could you stop that? You could kind of combine certain moves, like for instance, I just combined my dash and slash move. I did pretty damn good, I think, on that level. 96%? Are you kidding me? An A, you know what? That's not bad. You know, that was like my 4th or 5th attempt at trying at that level right there. That was pretty damn good. So you have that hardcore mode. If you go through that and you've basically got all S ranks, you basically are like, well, I've got the master skills. Well, you can go to the master class levels. And as you can see, a lot of these are under development. Keep in mind, again, this is all an early access title, guys. You can go to the master class, where basically the difficulty is even more ramped up. As you can see, things have changed even more. They've added height difficulty. They've added more spikes pretty much all over the place. And just make things pretty much a pain in the ass for you. And you almost need to land those jumps. Oh, good lord. Oh, God. Okay. Really? Okay, we're gonna try this. We're gonna do one more level here, and then we're gonna talk about some of the other features of this game here, and then probably wrap up the video. Are you friggin' kidding me, dude? Come on, go to hell and die, man. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, one more try. If I can't get it on this turn, I will accept my failure as a ninja. Oh, I did get that though. Fantastic. Okay. Perfect. Kill him. Go down. Perfect. All right. And break through that. Kill that guy. The snipers, by the way, kill you much faster in Oh, come on! Okay, I think I got to throw a ninja star at that guy. That's what it was. And yeah, I mean, like every board, of course, has an obvious pattern to it all. You know, tactics that you'll develop and use to beat certain levels. I'm not going to get... I didn't do that good on level. I did okay. I think I probably could have done much better. But, you know, for my first couple of times trying it, a B's not so bad. Obviously, I got a death. So I got the no death penalty added to all that, which kind of sucks. But again, that's because the master class is supposed to be difficult, guys. And the cool part is that hardcore mode will be across all the levels that are, of course, developed. Master class will be across all the levels. So if you multiply the 75 levels, you know, times 3, you got a shit ton of levels there, guys, for you to enjoy and play. But that isn't all to this game, because this is different from the mobile version of the game. They're going to add more levels. They've added that shuriken to the game. They've made the levels larger. They've included a in-game level editor, guys. You can make your own level as big or, you know, as large as you want. We'll go, oh, we're going to go to the mountain right now. And it'll basically give you different things and hazards and collectibles and enemies for you to place. And it looks like there's 5 different kinds of enemies, which is pretty sweet. Again, obviously, I didn't get that far into the game. As you get deeper into the game, you're going to be encountering... let's go ahead and play it. I'm kind of curious. Kind of curious what these enemies do. Okay. They just die. Am I hitting the wrong button here? What's going on here? I don't know. Oh, well, you get the idea. Oh, okay, so they kind of like almost get above you and like have to deflect your blows, and it basically gives you like a little bit like an area to kind of just develop your own levels, play with things, add things, traps, hazards. and other things like that, guys. There's also a local race mode, which I unfortunately won't be able to show off, but you can play with your friends in a racing mode and basically kind of see who can do the best or try to screw over your buddies, and different kinds of playing right there, guys. And there's even more coming to this game eventually, guys. Aside from more levels and all that good kind of stuff, they're adding Steamy goodness, Steam achievements. They're also adding different kinds of music, from what I understand, leaderboards, workshop access, so you can share the boards that you've made with other players, adding more to the just, base 75 times 3. You're going to add more levels to that. They're also going to have cloud saving and Linux support, guys. So as you can see, they're just trying to jam pack Shadow Blade Reload with as much as they can, guys. Well, I will admit that the speedrunning genre, guys, is a bit of a niche, and it isn't as popular as, let's say, roguelikes right now, currently at least. What I love about Shadow Blade is that it's a wonderful way to introduce someone to the genre. It's easy to pick up, it's pretty much instantly fun, and it does an amazing job of teaching you how to get better. Just learning each stage just a little bit better, how to approach things, which buttons to press at what times. Reloading is pretty much almost instant if you're aiming for those kind of obsessed perfect runs, guys. I haven't ran into too many bugs at all, and obviously, like I said earlier, the game has a megaton of replay value. If I had any suggestion for this game, would be remapping a certain button on the controller or the keyboard that allows you to instantly restart the level instead of having to go through the menu. I'm not sure if that's something they're going to add or not, but that's just my 2 cents. Otherwise, I think they should just keep doing what they're doing. I think they're doing a fantastic job. I think any speedrunning fan will like this game. I think those who aren't familiar with the genre but are looking to get into this will love this game as well, guys. So big thanks to the developer for a chance to preview this game. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, and I'll keep bringing you awesome games, guys. Till next time, play more indie games.